Do you make merch? Hello, today we're going on a school trip. More specifically, I'm going to take you to see how my merch is made, because inside the factory can't be made anymore. So my merch is made by Uncle Giles, my uncle, not your uncle. His company is called Spinnaker Sports. Go and check them out. If you need to print or embroider, Dawn is like the front of house legend woman there. So let's start with the bucket hats. I'm gonna grab one. It's a great fit. The bucket hats are made by first ringing up, which is when they put a kind of torture device on the hat to keep it taut and in the right position. Then he puts it into the happy machine, which is the embroidery machine, clicks it in. The happy machine has got a design sent to it by me via Giles. You can program what kind of thread you want and that kind of stuff. It sews 6 hats at once, very convenient, and you might put them under a bit of heat to get rid of the mark from the ring, but that will just come off in the wash anyway. The results are pretty amazing. Designed by yours truly, created by Spinnaker Sports. Bam! A fusion of great minds. Next up, I'm going to take you through the baseball caps, which look like this. We've got black and we've got red for anyone that's colourblind. The pill is made much the same as it is for the bucket hats, apart from he puts in a slightly different frame, I think, because these are curved and not flat, even though all hats, I don't understand it. I'm not the person who makes them. That's why we get Giles to do it. What he'll do is he'll undo the buckle at the back, ring these up in different rings, and use the design that I've sent for the back of these hats. That's my name, Paige Kennedy. And the machine will sew those. You can program it to do black or red thread, depending on what hat you want to do. The process is much the same for different hats. This is what the hat looks like on a human head. Whatever, actually I think I could do with one of these. Can you wear your own merch? Discuss in the comments. But that is really looking good on me. Oh, geez, that's looking good as well. I think I'd go red, you know, but I'm a big fan of a red hat. Next up, the printing. For my shirts, Giles does screen printing instead of embroidery. It works better for the design, and what happens is you spend a lot of time adjusting where the shirt is going to be. He was measuring lots of things. I didn't really understand the figures. The first design is this mysterious androgynous figure design, which is something I drew and then made into a vector format, sent that to Giles. He then got a screen made of that design as well as my pill logo. He lines up the shirt, he places it on the funny bench, I don't know what it's called, and he puts the paint through the screen and uses it like a giant stamp, and then squeegees it more. He has this special hot machine which semi-cures the paint. Then he puts it through this thing that reminds me of things in airports, which fully cures the paint. I might be using the wrong terminology. Je ne suis pas un printer. This is what the design looks like. The stock hadn't arrived for the long sleeve, so we had to do this on one of the short sleeves, which is not what we usually do. This is actually a custom one-off. The pill is slightly blurry on the sleeve. I made Giles do it twice for my camera, sorry Giles, but that does make it a kind of special edition. Would anyone like it? Should I do a kind of like raffle giveaway? Finally, we have the lingerie model shirts in black and white. They're our best sellers. People can't get enough of these at gigs. Thanks to everyone that's bought them and is wearing them. You are the reason I'm not thousands of pounds in debt for last year, so thank you. Giles takes you through how to do a black one, much the same to the blue shirts. A lot of it is lining it up. He uses a special paint that expands a bit. Because it's a black garment, you have to put more layers on, so it takes more time, but it's the same price as the white garment. Go figure. He gets the screen, covers up the bits of it he doesn't want to use, lines up the shirt, then he will put the paint through the screen, print it, put the shirt under the heater, repeat that whole process. Then he'll put the shirt on the magic conveyor belt, which will cure it more. Then he'll flip the shirt and do the other side. So it's very laborious, lots of stages for each shirt. And he was just showing me with one shirt, so normally he might set up the happy machines, making the hats, and then he will be printing shirts and do loads at once. So he was kind enough to show me just one at a time.
You get product out of everything else that's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I say, if you want to print and embroider stuff, worth getting in touch with Dawn/Giles for a quote, I'll put their business links below. But yeah, they're quality guys. Let us know what you'd like to see next from the merch. Probably going to do some new stuff around some new releases. I hope you enjoyed finding out about how my merch is made by the fabulous Giles. If you'd like to buy some, I'll put the link below, along with the link to Spinnaker Sports. I've got a very busy May from a live perspective. I'm playing in all of these places. So come down. You can buy merch in person if you come down. Have a lovely day. You need me to go so I'm not distracting you so I can focus.